Astral is an animal feeds and poultry producer. Its major brands include Meadow Feeds, Earlybird and County Fair.
Right, so Chris Scudder is the CEO here. As I said earlier, Pretoria-based, used to be part of Tiger Brands, got spun off on its own. But that's very important. It's not just a chicken producer. It's not a buyer of feed in order to convert into chicken meat. It is a producer of the feeds, and therefore it's in a completely different position vis-a-vis its internal margins. Still taking strain though at the front end.
Because if the chicken industry is impacted,
if it's imported from Brazil, then they were not involved with making it. That's the moral of the story.
Market cap 6.5 billion rand, PE here 15.8, and a dividend yield of 3.2%. Keeping with the sequence, there's the share price graph, a nice tick up towards the end.
Significant move higher, but yeah, you can see over a 5-year period it's been a bit of a roller coaster.
Yep.
Roller coaster, or do you think there's a buying opportunity?
No, certainly I think there has been a roller coaster there. You saw the dip from 2015, 2016. So 2016 became obviously the recovery year for Astral. And whether that's going to continue as momentum, I think it's one of those things we have to look at. If you look at in terms of sales, they almost halved from your average 5-year 15% sales growth. We had about 6% growth in sales. So certainly there is some pressures there. But one of the things that is an advantage for them is obviously the lower price in terms of their inputs for their feeds. So all those things really, given as he says, no, it's a different animal if you compare to rainbow chickens or RCL in the sense that they control part of the value chain.
So this one a little more robust in terms of being insulated.
And that's
from
why
the,
its share price has picked up. So they've obviously been quite careful with their production. They have a new major facility in Standerton which had better operating efficiencies, and they were able to customize those a little bit. So I think what is working for them is that they are making a lot of money in the Meadow division, because that's where they can actually sell to farmers and capture the margin difference, because the grain prices are set internationally. Whether or not, though, they'll be able to survive and navigate these icebergs remains to be seen. I mean, for example, Standerton is one of the municipalities that owes Eskom the most money. And there was the threat that they were going to shut down the electricity, remember, for 5 hours a day or something in order to get them to cough up.
So that's certainly a huge iceberg.
The Astral people were just mortified, you know, like after all of the problems they've been through, then to still have that as well. I'm not sure whether that's been resolved.
And the risk that you would have your electricity cut off and the impact that has on the manufacturing operations. That's what you're talking about.
No, please.
So they've got to navigate some very, very choppy water at the moment, so to speak.
Yes, but I mean, of all of the local producers, I think they have been the most fleet of foot and they've been the most responsive. I get a sense, though, listening to the industry spokespersons, that while they would like government to come to their defense with higher tariffs, they sort of realistically are feeling like it's not going to happen. So I think there will be further pain, and I think there will probably be further closures of certain operations.
Do you think that this one will hold strong given the external environment right now?
I mean, historically, they've done well. I mean, there has been good performance in there. Whether they will be able to navigate through these troubled waters, we certainly obviously have to depend on what Eskom is going to do, as Paul is saying. So if they cut and introduces more, you have captive productions, and there might be increases in the prices as well. So it's going to be a wait and see game from a recovery perspective. We still need to see the negotiations in terms of trade deals between South Africa and where we import our chickens from, to say, you know, what impact or effect will that have on the industry in general.
So
a
let's
lot of
call
it seems to be coming from the Netherlands. The currency is key as well, remember. If the currency weakens, then that'll be good for these guys. If it strengthens any further, that's a net negative.
Well, Narina Visser yesterday saying that she feels that this is the strong end of the spectrum.
Maybe it's going to go
and
the
it's
other
going
way.
to go weaker.
Especially if we have some political drama, but we know we can't trade on that.
Well,
I'm going to go not hot on Astral. I know it's done well, and I know people are backing this one as the survivor in a difficult industry, but I'm still not convinced.
I think from a momentum perspective, I think they will pick up. I will give it thumbs up.
So you're giving a thumbs up to Sovereign?
Not Sovereign.
Not Sovereign, to Astral.